Good afternoon. Today is 11th May 2023. So let's start Bazaar pe Charcha, today's session. But before the discussion further, anything disclaimer from our side. I'm going to read, and from now onward, as per SEBI direction, we have to read disclaimer at the beginning as well as whenever it is needed. So disclaimer is from our side. Registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASL and certificate from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of return to investors. And investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all related documents carefully before trading and investing. Okay, and then read other our firm related information with SEBI and other regulatory bodies in India. You can find over here on this PPT. Okay, like compliance officer name, office address, etc., etc. So let's move directly toward market to discuss how market is placed at current juncture. So Nifty 50 as per O'Neill methodology, it is still in rally attempt because there was no follow through. The even Nifty 50 rallied almost 1400 points from recent low of 16,800. But unfortunately, it has not given follow through day. And that is why, as per we follow this method, rule-based methodology that to track this market. So as per market, it is still in rally attempt. But yes, there is a very good rally happened in last 1.5 months, and we tried to explore the juice from market in last 1 month and 1.5 months. So 1 minute, there is a power cut at my side. Just 1 second. Is it screen is visible now? Hello?
Yeah.
Yatisha screen is visible?
Yes.
Power cut at my
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So right, but Sensex is in clear cut uptrend. Realty, bank means bank Nifty, pharma, energy, auto is in uptrend. And even auto, if I talk about auto, it is already trending in at all-time high level in uncharted trajectory. And last time only in last Bazaar pe Charcha, we have clearly mentioned the levels. And I have indicated some levels that if it will cross that level, then the next target would be 15,000. So it is moving almost as per our expectations, like banking and other pharma stocks. Like banking stocks are moving. So if you see the return of various time frames, especially in last 1 month and 3 months, so except IT, in last 1 month and last 3 months, all the major sectoral indices has given positive return, except IT, because last in the beginning of this April, actually, there was a earning reported by IT giants, and Infosys had disappointed the street. And because of that, IT is not doing. Even if I talk about IT, if I segregate or if I distribute whole IT pack in 2 parts, so there is one pack that is a large IT cap which are not doing good, but another is mid cap IT cap. You see there are a lot of stocks like Mindtree, LTTS. Those stocks are doing good actually. But yes, index point of view, it has outperformed to market in last 1 month and last 3 months. So let's move on chart to discuss in a detailed manner. So this is the weekly daily chart of Nifty 50, and as per daily chart of Nifty 50, if you remember last Bazaar pe Charcha, so in that Bazaar pe Charcha, I have mentioned a level of 18,250 or 18,200, 300 kind of levels. So this time it has achieved our that previously expected level of 18,200, 18,300. And now it is struggling around that level. Actually, it is still trending in that range, plus minus 50 points, 100 points. I am not denying for that. So overall sentiment is positive. As such, there is no negativity in Nifty. at current juncture. From next another 15 days point of view, or till next Bazaar Pe Charcha point of view, one can track this trend line that just I have drawn here, upward sloping trend line. So unless and until this Nifty 50 is trending in parallel or trending above this upward sloping trend line, there is no problem at all. But yes, one thing is very clear, at least to me, as per my analysis, that now from here, upside is very limited, at least in my opinion. Even though FIIs are returning to our market, there are a lot of buying happening in market, especially in broader market, lot of buying happening. But as far as this broader market index point of view, that is Nifty 50 points of view, I'm not expecting much bullish rally, at least in Nifty 50. But yes, it does not mean that individual stocks will not outperform. So that is why we are ignoring this Nifty 50. We are just focusing on various stocks, and you will see in last few weeks we have added so many stocks so much aggressively on our TraderSmith portfolio, and luckily our efforts paid us, that we have generated good return in last 1.5 month, almost 8-9% return in last 1 month in a TraderSmith portfolio. So what I'm trying to say, so as far Nifty 50, I'm not expecting that much bullish trend from current level. Maybe it will remain traded here and there, maybe 200-300 points, maybe 18,600, or downside 18,000 to 17,900, like that. So current rate is 18,300 plus minus 300 to 400, I can say, upside or downside both. Most probably next 15 days or this May month, in this May month, Nifty 50 remain traded in that particular range only. Okay, so almost 2%, 1.5 to 2% in upside, or 1.5 or 2% in downside from current level in Nifty 50. Another thing is that unless and until Nifty 50 is trading above 17,800, 900 range, as such there is no problem. It will consider it as a normal course of correction. But the day it will breach 17,800, 900, then we can say that bias has turned negative from positive, and maybe in such case we have to analyze once again, and we have to change our stance about market. But only time will answer this particular question, how Nifty is going to behave in coming days. But meanwhile, it looks like 300 approximately points in upside, 200 to 300 points in upside, and 300 to 400 points in downside. That's it. So roundabout trending session I'm expecting in Nifty 50. But yes, there are a lot of pockets, there are a lot of stocks which are really doing good from mid cap space, so one can focus on that actually. Likewise, if I talk about apart from this Nifty, if I move to this another index, that is the Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty is facing strong resistance around 43,500, 43,500 range here. Once it will cross, then I can say after touching this 43,700 on in last week on Thursday, it is trending in sideways, plus minus 700 in the range of this 42,600 to 43,500. And I'm expecting, unless and until once again it will not cross that level, it will not move further. But once again, now, even though till now banking has outperformed to market, but now it is also entered into sideways zone. So let's see how trend will emerge in coming days. Overall sentiment is positive, there is no doubt at all. But I'm not expecting much more bullish rally in coming days. Maybe once it will cross this 43,500 to 700 range, then maybe it will retest earlier all-time high, that is 44,150, 44,200 levels. But once it will cross and hold that level, then we can say that there is a fresh bullish trend, and then then Nifty 50 will start following this Bank Nifty. But meanwhile, Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty both are look sideways trend, so sideways trend, but sentiment is positive, bias is positive. I'm not saying there is negativity, but yes, as such move point of view, I'm not expecting that much aggressive move. that it will give 5% return or 7% return in this particular month actually. So maybe 1 or 2% here and there, both in Nifty and Bank Nifty, both actually. From technical perspective, one can consider this trend line for in coming days that I would like to draw from here. This trend line only once again, this upward sloping trend line. As such, as far as this Nifty 50 index is holding this upward sloping trend line, there is no negativity. But the day it will breach this trend line, then maybe one can expect that green color line that is that is 50 DMA followed 100 DMA and followed by 200 DMA, that is black color line, which is so in terms of that actually if I conclude the levels, then breaching below this upward sloping trend line, maybe it will slip toward 41,500 followed by 40,800, and 40,800 is a strong support zone, support area in Nifty also after considering last 6 month price structure. Okay, so both in short Nifty and Bank Nifty look sideways with positive bias. Now another index if I talk about to discuss it today is 1 second, Nifty Nifty FMCG. Okay, so Nifty FMCG. So Nifty FMCG once again is another index which is once again it is trending in uncharted trajectory, means at all-time high level and moving gradually. Now Hindustan Unilever early till now ITC has really performed very well, and other stocks are also participating from this space. Hindustan Unilever is also showing some side of positive tractions. So maybe this particular index will move further from current juncture in coming days also. But from the last so many months, if you remember my comment about this index actually, so from the last almost 6-7 months, I am consistently saying that it is a sweet spot, but it has its own pace of movement actually. So after breakout, and when it has given breakout here, at that time also we have commented that it may move further from here. And now we have given this level of target of 40,000, 40,500. Now maybe further, in my opinion, after doing component analysis of this FMCG index, this Hindustan Unilever and ITC is already doing good. Other stocks are also showing some kind of positive traction in coming days. So if market will remain intact once again, so this particular defensive sector and defensive stocks may move toward 49,000 or maybe 50,000 levels also in coming few weeks actually, or maybe coming 2 to 4 weeks actually. So I'm expecting still bullish trend in this space in coming days or coming weeks also. Trend is positive as such, there is no problem at all. Trending above all key moving averages. If I do the momentum and other factors, if I consider momentum and other factors, so it is really doing good, but its pace is little bit slow, but it is consistently outperforming to market actually. Now, so positive segment, this FMCG index. Now Nifty IT. So Nifty IT last time, if you remember my statement in last Bazaar pe Charcha about this IT index. So at that time, I have clearly mentioned that this level of this 26,000 to 26,200 is a very critical level to watch in coming days. Meanwhile, as there is no possibility or there is no probability that it will breach. But suppose it will breach, then maybe next target would be in downside, 25,000 to 24,000. But it has taken once again, like it has protected here, then here, then here. So there is a multiple support area in this particular range, in the range of 26,000, 26,200. And unless and until it is trending in this above this particular range, so I can say that it is trending in sideways only. And in last Bazaar pe Charcha webinar only, I have commented holding above this level, maybe next target would be 22. It may bounce back toward 200 days moving average or 200 days exponential moving average, and it is bouncing over here. But if you see the movement of this stocks in this particular space, so large caps are not doing good, but yes, mid cap stocks are really doing good. So one can focus mid-cap stocks for trading on short-term trading point of view. Now it has reached to this level or mid-level of this range. Range is almost 31,000 in upside or 30,500 in upside and 26,000 kind of levels in this downside. So 26 to 31, if I conclude the difference in between, so that comes to around 5,000 points. So 4,500 to 5,000 kinds of broader range is placed in this particular index. If I convert this range in terms of percentage, so from lower boundary, it is almost 18%. From other boundary, it is almost 15-16%. So this is the situation. So still today also, I would like to comment the same, or I would like to reiterate my earlier statement in that I have commented in last webinar, that it is still in a sideways zone only. Maybe this particular bounce back may accelerate further, and maybe this particular index may move toward 29,000 kind of levels in coming days. But let's see how things will happen. Meanwhile, as such, it is trending in sideways. As such, there is no sign of positivity or negativity, or 2, 3, 4%, 5%, 4%, 5% here and there move may happen in coming weeks also. So sideways, I would like to reiterate my earlier statement. It is trending in sideways. It will take some more time to form base or either side break down or break out. Let's see how trend will emerge in this particular index. But yes, mid cap IT stocks, there are a lot of stocks which are really doing good in this space. Okay, so I have discussed Nifty, Bank Nifty, FMCG and IT. Now my colleague Atisha is here. He will discuss few sectors.
Thank you, Pawan. So let me share my screen. So let's start with Nifty Metal. So last Bazaar pe Charcha, when we are discussing Nifty Metal somewhere around April last week. So still it's not out of the wood. Still trading this below this trend line, which we have already mentioned in our monthly report also. So in the last couple of weeks, this is a weekly chart of Nifty Metal. So last couple of weeks, that Nifty Metal is facing a strong resistance around 5,900, 6,000 level. So even in the daily chart, it's after hitting that 5,900 level, is currently consolidating. So what will be the next? So what we are expecting is until it's trading above this 21 DMA, this blue color line, and also this breakout level around 5,800. So once it holds above this level, it's okay. But once it breaks below this consolidation range, once again it may slip towards its 50 DMA. But on the upside, that resistance around 5,900, 6,000 will be continue to act as resistance. So once it breaks out above that level, so we might expect another 200, 300 points on the upside. But looking into the current momentum and MACD, it's looking sideways trend, likely to continue in Nifty Metal. So let's see how it goes in the upcoming session. And the next sector is Nifty Realty. So last Bazaar pe Charcha, when we are discussing, it has given a very good breakout on the downward sloping trend line, and after that it has continued to gain upward. It almost touched its 460 kind of level, what we have discussed in the last webinar. So what next? So this trend likely to continue, and it might head towards 470, 480 kind of level in the upcoming session. And on the downside, one can keep us stop loss around 440, 435 kind of level, where 21 DMA as well as trend line breakout can be retested. So one can look for ride this trend as of now. And when those who have missed this rally, one can look for, if there is slight pullback trade towards its trend line, then one can initiate a fresh position over there. So the Nifty Realty looking strong, and this sector might likely to continue its outperformance. And the next one is Nifty Pharma. So pharma sector overall trend, if you see the weekly chart, the overall trend is negative. Still, it's trading below this trend line, and currently trading near its resistance line. So that is around once it touches its 200 DMA and there is a 200 weekly moving average, then it's a slight bounce back. But around after it's touching its 12,800, 13,000 level, it's continued to face a hurdle around that level. So Today also it has gained lost around 1.2%. So what we can expect is the next support level is around 12,300 400 kind of level we can expect in Nifty Pharma. So only if index breaks out above this trend, and that is around 12,800 12,900, then we can expect somewhere around good run towards 13,600 700 kind of level in Nifty Pharma. So as of now, that overall trend looking sideways with the kind slightly on the negative bias. And the last sector is Nifty Auto. So this is one of the sector clearly outperforming. It's currently near its all-time high. So it's a fresh all-time high has witnessed Nifty Auto in this particular month. So it has given a very good breakout from this consolidation pattern, and currently heading to, it might head towards 14,500 15,000 kind of level in the upcoming months. So this is a one sector one can keep watching this space. One can go for specific stock specific approach in Nifty Auto. When there is a very good breakout in the stock, one can initiate a fresh position in auto space. On the downward support placed around breakout level, that is 13,400 500 kind of level. So if there is a small pullback, one can initiate a fresh position over in that range. So this is regarding Nifty Auto, and one last sector is pending, that is Nifty Energy. So Nifty Energy, after that pullback, after it made a new low, it's currently trading in a upward rally, which is happening, and slowly it's gaining its price momentum, as you can see. Especially in the NTPC power grids are doing well, but Reliance also doing well. So currently it's trading below its long-term moving average 200 DMA, and recently it got reclaimed from its 100 DMA. So that this run can be extended, can continue towards its 24,800 25,000 kind of level in the Nifty Energy, with the downside support which is placed around 23,500 kind of level in the Nifty Energy. So overall trend is here positive, but there is a pullback trade which is happening in the Nifty Energy. So this is regarding all the sectors we have covered, and we can move towards the stock specific questions. So
one thing that I would like to discuss about this energy index now. So if you draw this retracement line, so now it has approached to 38.2% retracement of entire fall happened in Nifty Energy Index. Okay, so let's see how. Even last time also we have commented that it may bounce back further from current level, but as there is no sign of clear-cut reversal, maybe bounce back. So if I draw whole from the all-time high to this actually recent low, so it has approached to that retracement level of 38.2%. Now it is approaching that level, and there is a resistance also in that price-wise resistance, so price structure-wise resistance also placed in that range. That is 24,500 to 25,000 kind of levels. Let's see how it is going to behave in these coming days actually. But yes, there are a lot of stocks which are really doing good from this energy space. Like these oil marketing companies are doing good. Reliance is also trending. If you see the trend of Reliance, so Reliance has gained almost 6% in last 2-3 weeks actually, and that really helped to move this index in upward direction. But from now on, if I talk about the Reliance, Reliance is also may face some struggle in the range of 2,500, 2,550. So maybe in a coming few days, actually, it may take some pause after this rally happened in this last 2-3 weeks, actually. So, but yes, now some positivity is returning, but in my opinion, it may take some pause. But it's all ultimately depends on market direction. Meanwhile, market is positive. So this index is also behaving, and stocks from this index is also behaving positively. Overall sentiment is positive, not that much bearish on that, not that much bullish. Let's see how trend will emerge in coming days. But yes, this 24,500, 25,000 is a critical level to watch this in this energy index. Now let's move.
We have portfolio questions, Finolex Industries and Man Infra.
So Finolex we have already added. Please, I think we have booked partial profit also.
Okay, this is regarding the EPS rating, why this we have added despite EPS ranking is low.
So if I talk about TraderSmith portfolio addition, so we do not follow exactly canceling strategy actually. Canceling is one of the component of our study or analysis in this TraderSmith actually. Like MarketSmith purely based on this canceling strategy. But if I talk about TraderSmith recommendations, so TraderSmith recommendations more on technical side actually. There is a price volume breakout, momentum breakout, trend line breakout, moving average breakout. Like any particular news happened, news actions is there positive or negative. So we follow that there is a reversal is happening. So there are a lot of other criteria apart from canceling that we follow that is more on technical side. And that is why it is falling in our criteria to add in TraderSmith on technical side, technical analysis side. That's why we have added. Not because of this EPS strength or other things.
Let's move to SBI Cards, Bank of Maharashtra.
So SBI card, after touching all-time high in the month of October 2021, when from and if you remember, market has also turned negative from October 2021, and this SBI card has also turned negative. There was a two leg of correction happened, major correction from the level of almost 1150 to 650, and now in the month of April, actually first week of April, it has given a downward sloping trend line breakout around 740, 750. And afterward, from 740, 750 to 860. So almost 110, 125, 20 points move happened. Further, positivity, it is started trending above all key moving averages. And but yes, now it is approaching in supply zone actually. So maybe I'm not saying that it will take resistance, but maybe it may take some kind of pause or resistance in the range of 880 to 890 or 880 to 900 kind of range. And another thing is that there is already a very good rally happened from almost 720 from 710 from recent low to almost 860 or 880. So maybe it may take some pause in that range. Price structure is also suggesting some kind of resistance in that range. So let's see how trend will emerge in coming days. If someone has invested at lower level in this particular stock, so one can book at least partial profit at around this 880, 900 kind of levels. But suppose it will not, if someone wants to take positions, so I would not suggest to take positions at current rate, current price, after considering risk reward and other factors. So I would suggest to wait and watch to take positions in this stock. Otherwise, overall sentiment is positive. It may move further from here, or it may take pause also or resistance also in the range of 880 to 900.
Next one is Bank of Maharashtra.
FIAM Industries we have already added today. After addition, stock turned negative a little bit in intraday, but let's see how trend will emerge. If it will not move as per expectations, so we will try to cut sort down losses. But yes, this auto index is really doing good, and auto components stock really moving in upward direction. And there was a breakout in intraday and on daily chart actually, especially. That is why we have added. But let's see how it is going to behave. So one can follow us about this FIAM Industries investment. Another is Yatisha?
Bank of Maharashtra. Bank
Bank Mahana.
Yeah. Why it is not coming?
MAHA Maharashtra Bank. Mahabank, MAHAB, yeah, Mahabank.
Stop with that. So, shall I discuss?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, so currently, stock is trading in making a small base formation over here. It's making a cup base formation over here. There is a good run. After that, there is a small correction, and there was a good breakout around near April. So right now it's trading slowly. It's trading in the upward direction, but if you see the last week, especially PSU banks has been witnessed a slight profit booking. Despite that, Bank of Maharashtra is currently trading sideways. So this is a positive sign for Bank of Maharashtra. So until it's trading above this level, that is 29 rupees, 29.25. So there is no such problem for in Bank of Maharashtra. So those who bought much below, one can ride this trend. But current juncture, once it breaks out above this, 31 rupees, so one can initiate a fresh position on the upside. So until then, it's currently trending sideways with positive bias. Next one is Ujjivan Small Finance. So currently forming a cup-based formation over here, and it has given a very good breakout in the somewhere around in the last week of April. So and currently it's trading in the sideways range with positive bias. So buying volume is coming in the last couple of weeks. So which is quite positive for Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. So what we can expect is those who are bought somewhere around 28, 29 rupees, one can ride this trend and it might head towards 30, 35, 36 kind of level in the upcoming days. So one can ride this trend with immediate stop loss around 50 DMA, that is around 27 rupees. So overall trend is positive in here in Ujjivan Finance. Next one is.
Can you show this Nifty media chart?
Okay.
So Nifty media in March 2022, so almost 13-14 months back, there was a top formation, double top formation happened in this media index around 2500 kind of levels, and afterward there was heavy correction happened, okay, in this media index in last 1 year. But if you see the price actions of this media index in last few weeks actually, or last 2.5 months, last 8 to 10 weeks, it is there is a consolidation pattern formation in the bottom, I can say. But as such, there is a no breakout, but it is trending in sideways. But stocks are showing some positivity out from this media space actually. So in my opinion, maybe breakout will emerge once it will cross Nifty media index will cross 1750 kind of levels. As such, current level is 1722 only. So maybe 20-25% move, after 20-25% move, it will give clear cut indication. But stocks like Network 18, TV 18 is already giving some breakout actually. Even for disclaimer purpose, today we have already added TraderSmith, this TV 18 broadcast in our TraderSmith portfolio, and we are sitting on 5-6% gain. And even after addition, our addition, there was a sharp move happened in trading sessions only. But now, if I talk about this Nifty, this broadcast TV 18 broadcast, it is taking some kind of pause or some kind of resistance around 100 DMA. So maybe that is the reason. But another thing is that Network 18. So Network 18 is already given trend line, downward sloping trend line breakout. So maybe there is an indication. I'm not saying there is a confirmation. I'm just saying there is an indication of breakout after consolidation. Breakout will be confirmed once it will cross 1750 kind of levels. And we are trying to just explore this move. And that is why we have added Network 18. So at least to us looking attractive. Maybe 100 DMA is a resistance. It may take pause at current juncture, but once it will cross to maybe another 10% move can be easily expected in this TV18 broadcast. And likewise, this network 18 is also has given trend line breakout, downward sloping trend line breakout on daily chart. So maybe it may gain further, but it is subject to crossing and holding Nifty Media Index above 1750. Suppose it will not cross and hold, then maybe it will remain traded like this one. Okay.
Okay. Next one is L&T.
Larsen and Toubro.
Yes.
So Larsen and Toubro, we have last week, if I'm not wrong, we have added in TraderSmith portfolio and then book profit because that as per our analysis, it was showing some sort of a sideways kind of actions. I think yesterday there was a number, Q4 number, and number was not in line. There was some disappointment from margin side, I think, and that is why today market has reacted heavily. Market has reacted negatively in today's trading sessions. So another thing is that I think MSI is already holding this stock now, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, yes.
So they are holding. So maybe they are looking for some key moving averages like this 50 DMA or 100 DMA. Maybe they will take actions. But yes, technically now structure is turning quite negative. So let's see how trend will emerge from here. But yes, there is a strong support, I can say, at current juncture. 2200 is a critical area to watch. Suppose it will slip below 2200, then maybe more negativity will be there. Otherwise, one can follow this Krsnaa. They are closely tracking this stock, and maybe they will take actions if this negativity will continue in coming days also. They will take actions or removal actions in coming days. So I would advise to say that it is better to suggest. I would add it is better to follow this Krsnaa for this particular stock.
Next one is PFC and NTPC.
So PFC and REC both are in clear-cut uptrend, but now after touching this pivot breakout, up with handle breakout, then pivot and everything, it is in sideways. Maybe once again it will resume rally in coming days. We are waiting for that. Once rally will resume in this particular index, we will try to add one more time in our TraderSmith portfolio. Both stocks are looking good, but it is in sideways meanwhile, waiting for confirmed breakout.
NTPC.
All energy stocks, NTPC, Coal India, all are showing very good positive tractions actually. So NTPC is also showing, even though as per O'Neill methodology, it has not given breakout, but is technically looking positive, trending above all key moving averages and all. One can keep watching this pivot breakout. Once it will give, I think it is almost 2% away from current level, 1.5 to 2%. So suppose it will give breakout, pivot breakout, the O'Neill methodology of stock investing, it will fall in that criteria, and then maybe it would be ready to move another leg of rally. So looks positive at current.
Let me take Tata Motors.
Okay.
So Tata Motors looking strong. Even auto sector, this stock has been contributing to the auto rally, and this stock has been already. It's after that flat base breakout. It's currently heading towards its power to pivot range. So even on the RS line is trending higher on the daily chart, and the weekly chart is also showing positivity trend. So weekly chart also is showing the positivity trend, and it might head towards 550, 560 kind of level in the upcoming days. So overall trend is positive. Those who are bought much earlier near the private range, one can hold this stock with the stop loss around. One can go with the 21 DMA as a stop loss right now on the new Tata Motors and ride this trend. Next one is
one more thing, Atisa. Can you show this monthly chart of Tata Motor?
Yeah.
Okay. And just set in this linear scale, not on scale. So see, there is a inverted head and shoulder formation happening on this monthly chart of Tata Motor. Some on closing basis, it is showing this positivity on monthly chart. So maybe if this positivity will remain intact and this it will validate this current pattern formation, so maybe I can say Tata Motor next few years के लिए bullish हो जाएगा. But suppose it will fail this level, that neckline breakout of this inverted head and shoulder, so maybe it will remain traded like it was trading earlier. So I can say that means like one kind of fresh bullish trend is emerging in Tata Motor, but let's see how it will behave in coming weeks and months. I would suggest from long-term perspective, actually, not for obviously not for trading or short-term investing or mid-term investing. Maybe if it will validate this trend, this pattern now, this inverted head and shoulder. So maybe ये 2-3 सालों के लिए bullish हो जाएगा. If it will not, so maybe it will remain traded in sideways only. So apart from this, Yatisa has commented from short to mid-term perspective, this is another view to analyze this particular stock from long-term perspective. So just keep watching this stock, how it is going to behave in coming days, coming weeks and months.
Next one is Hero Motor. So so Hero Motor forming a double bottom base formation and trending below its long-term moving average 200 DMA. So after that, there is a strong support around 2200 level, and there is a good bounce back. And currently trading in this bounce back level. However, 200 DMA might continue to act as resistance in coming session. So once it crosses 200 DMA, so then we can expect it might head towards 2800, 2900 level in the upcoming days. But the overall supply zone is very strong in that level 2800, 2900. So once it crosses breaks out above that level, then we can see a fresh bull run in Hero Motor. So that's it regarding Hero Motor. And next one is
Banco product. Let's take Banco product.
Banco product.
So this Banco product is this auto component manufacturer, as we have discussed just now, few minutes back. Auto index is in clear-cut uptrend, trending in uncharted trajectory, and few component stocks, auto component stocks are really doing good. If you see the EPS strength and other criteria, it is falling in that. Technically, it has given breakout on multi-time frame chart, and it is trending in uncharted trajectory. So from here now onward, suppose current rate is 272. Suppose it will remain holding about 250. The next target would be 300, followed by 330 kind of levels. So looks positive. But suppose it will fail to hold about 250, so maybe it will enter into sideways. But overall trend is positive. Maybe it may move further toward 300, followed by 325, 30 kind of levels in coming few weeks actually. So overall structure is quite positive. Now LTI and LTTS. So LTI become LTIM because Mindtree was merged in this actually. Now it is LTIM. As I told you, comparative basis that mid-cap IT stocks are doing good. So this is one of mid-cap. There was a bounce back happened from multiple support area, which is placed around 4150 to 4200 kind of level. Here, if you see the highest, that particular range, and now it is bouncing upward. Now it has reclaimed 200 DMA also, flat 200 DMA. Another thing is that if you see the overall structure of this 200 DMA in last 2-3 months, so flat actually. DMA 200 DMA is flat almost. So suppose it has already reclaimed, and now as Yatisa has drawn this trend line, downward sloping trend line in upper part. So suppose it will give breakout, so maybe trend reversal will happen in that. Meanwhile, as there is one indication is there that it has reclaimed 200 DMA. We are just waiting for confirmation of this downward sloping trend line. Suppose it will give breakout. Because why we are waiting for confirmation, and why we are not waiting for confirmation in auto index, and why auto component or auto stocks, and why we are waiting for confirmation in IT, there is a huge difference. because auto space is trending in bullish trend. So we have to take some sumoto actions like that. If it is the index is already trending in bullish trend, so we have to act accordingly. And if stock is already trending in sideways with negative bias or trending in negative trend, so we have to take action after considering that trend also. So there is a bias, always there is a bias behind every actions in market. If one particular space is doing good, showing positive traction, trending in bullish trend, so obviously we have to act accordingly. If another is trending in downward direction or with negative bias or sideways or negativity like IT, so we have to act accordingly. And at current juncture, auto and IT is totally different, trending moving in totally different direction. And that is the best example in current scenario that where you should follow defensive actions and where should follow aggressive actions. Okay, this is the learning from my side in today's Bazaar Pe Charcha session.
Next one is LTIM and LTI.
So LTTS, LTTS, okay, na? LTTS. So LTTS, if you see, it has already given downward sloping breakout as on 27th April, and afterward it is moving. Maybe it may face some kind of resistance now in the range of this 3,900 to 4,000. 4,000 is a resistance area. So let's see how it is going to behave. Meanwhile, as such, it is trending is positive, but in my opinion, it may take some pause or it may take some resistance around 4,000 kind of levels. Just keep watching this level.
Next one is Laurus Lab, RVNL, IRFC, Engineers India.
Laurus Lab, we have already added in TraderSmith. It was really doing good. We are already sitting on almost 8-9% profit. We have booked partial also, but today I don't know. During market hours, there was a sharp fall happened in this particular stock, and it hit our stop loss unfortunately. And then after hitting a stop loss, it moved further in upward side. So another thing is this green color line. What is this? Green color 100 DMA?
100 DMA, 100 DMA.
So technically it took some resistance around 100 DMA. Maybe there was some negative news. We need to check actually, but there was some reversal pattern formation happened, and that is why we have added. Fortunately, we have closed this position on positive note only because we have already booked partial profit. But yes, today's sharp action has forced us to exit from this stock. Now we will wait for from here. Now we will vote from this action, positive actions and all this 100 DMA. Then we will take further actions in this particular stock.
RVNL.
RVNL, all railway stocks are really doing good. RVNL
IRFC
in less than 1 month time frame. So if someone is able to handle the volatility at current juncture, then only I would advise to take position. Otherwise, I would not suggest to take positions because it has already doubled in just one month or 1.5 month time frame only. So volatility is quite high at current juncture. So I would not suggest to be remain on safer side actually. I would not suggest to take positions at current juncture. But if someone is really holding from lower level, someone can book partial and at least and one can trail stop loss for remaining position in this particular stocks. Overall sentiment in all these stocks, RVNL, RITES, Capacide, other stocks, IRFC are really doing good, or it is doing good actually. It is in bullish trend.
Let me take a few queries. Krsnaa Diagnostics. So this diagnostics space is trending sideways as of now. There was a large correction time when price correction which is happening in after its IPO base, so IPO listing. So there was a sharp correction and there was a pullback to trade, which is what we see in the what we saw in the Krsnaa Diagnostics. So currently it's trending sideways. So it's slowly making its higher low, lower high, lower higher high, higher low price formation. So once again it's trading sideways. So once again it breaks out above 530 kind of level. So fresh upside can be expected with stop loss around 470 kind of on the downside. Okay, so this is regarding Krsnaa, and one more is Dr. Lalpath Lab. So overall trend is bias is negative over here, and one can avoid this stock right now because the base formation is not yet proper in Dr. Lalpath lab. So better to wait for furthermore time being correction is yet to happen. So better to wait in this particular stock. Next one is Engineers India. So another infra stocks which is very good, which it has given a sharp breakout from cup based pattern, and it's slowly trading near its I guess near its all time high. Okay, near its weekly chart also it has given a very good breakout. So what one can expect a very good run towards 130 kind of level in Engineers India if this trend is continued to rise. So RS line is also making a new higher rise. So here the stop loss would be the very tricky. Those who bought this first breakout level, one can one that will be the deeper stop loss. So one can hold this particular volatile stop or deeper stop loss. One can ride this trend in the Engineers India, but others can be avoided as of now and look for better opportunities. Next one is
Actually, there is a fresh trend emerged in this Engineers India around 80 levels in this month only, last month and this month. It may move further from here. At least this current trend, current price is 100 rupees. If it is remain in continuation, so one can expect 120, 125 kind of levels also. But I would not suggest to buy at current juncture because of this, as Adisha mentioned, because of stop loss actually, because now there is a sharp move happened in last 2-3 weeks actually. So there is some problem of stop loss. Otherwise, stocks is looking positive.
Next one is LIC. So before discussing, this is a part of TraderSmith portfolio as a full reversal trade we have added somewhere in once it made a strong tight pattern in the last 3-4 weeks, and it has given a very good after breakout. There is a strong volume on the upside. So currently facing some resistance around 250 DMA, as well as this price action formation and with previous lower rise. So once it breaks out of this price range, one can expect we are expecting a good run in LIC towards 600 620 kind of level in this particular stock. So we can also watch us for the stop loss where we near its 540 kind of level. We have mentioned 537 is a stop loss. So one can ride this stock for LIC. Next one is
in between. I am taking one. Sunil is asking about Motilal also for your information actually, and a disclaimer also. Yesterday only we have added Motilal Oswal, and today we have booked partial profit. At least at current juncture, it is looking quite attractive to us. Not only Motilal was at ICICI Securities are also looking good to us actually, and that is why we have added. So you can follow us for TraderSmith. We have booked partial, and we are expecting more upside in coming days in this particular stock.
Next one is McDonald's UBL. So this is also part of our portfolio. Yes, this is also part of our TraderSmith portfolio. Since we have added as a reversal trade somewhere around 790 with stop loss of 749. So around 750. So this is a stock where it has made a very good bottom around 730 kind of level, and we have added once it given a breakout level from the trend line, which connecting highs of February and March. So after that breakout, it's currently trading positive, and strong volume is coming on the upside. So we are expecting somewhere around 820 as a first clear target, and then it might head towards 860 kind of level. Even this is a space where FMCG stocks are doing well, and this particular stock might also very good, which is the highest products are selling in the market. So we are expecting a very good run in this McDonald's. So
So we have
next one
added
is,
on reversal expectation actually.
yes.
There is a slow movement in few days actually, but yes, there is some sort of reversal happening, and that is why we have added. Even momentum is also improving, at least on daily chart, not on high time frame chart, but at least on daily chart. So we have added on reversal expectation. One can follow us for stop loss and targets. At least we are expecting that as Atisa has mentioned, this 200 DMA. Suppose it will reclaim this 200 DMA and hold about 200 DMA, then maybe fresh trend will emerge. But meanwhile, we have added on this reversal expectation.
Next one is Rallis India.
Rallis India is in sideways only as such. Meanwhile, there is some sort of kind of some kind of bottom formation happening, but as such, there is no sign of reversal or anything. We need more few days, at least for 50 DMA retake. Then only we will take actions. Meanwhile, but yes, it is in process of bottom formation. I don't know whether it will form bottom and reverse from here or not, because there is no sign of reversal. But yes, it is being in sideways near to this previous bottom.
Next one is Federal Bank.
Yarn Industries we have already discussed. Alka.
Federal Bank, it's trading in the there was a very good breakout here in the downward sloping trend line. After that, it is I guess because of earnings, it has given a lost around 8% in this last Friday. So after that, the overall trend it's trading near supports, it price near last price action, that is 124 and also 200 DMA. So once it breaks below this level, so we are expecting a fresh downside window which might open on Federal Bank. So one can avoid this stock right now and look for better opportunities. On the flip side, it might continue to trade sideways and look for a breakout above 139, 140 kind of level. So one can avoid this stock right now in Federal Bank. Next one is
Tata Power.
Tata Power. Okay.
So Tata Power, earlier it has given trendline breakout and now it has reclaimed 100 DMA and moving toward 200 DMA. Suppose it will cross 200 DMA and hold above, then maybe fresh trend will emerge. From mid-term perspective, I'm not saying from long-term perspective, but from short-term to mid-term, there is some positivity. One can keep watching this level of 200 DMA, which is currently placed around approximately 210 kind of range. So maybe it may move toward 210, 212 kind of levels in coming days. No, 210 is a 200-day exponential moving average. 200 DMA is placed around 215. So 210, 215 is a critical level to watch in this particular stock. Maybe it will move towards it.
Next one is Divis Lab. So so it was continuously trading below its 200 DMA. So if you observe the weekly chart of the Divis Lab, it's continually making from last October 2021, it's continued to make a lower high, lower low price formation and continuously facing strong resistance around its 200 DMA. So this time also it is trying to cross its 200 DMA, but today the sentiment has changed and there was a profit booking. So one can expect a slight profit booking which might continue in this particular stock. So if it doesn't hold this to 100 DMA, that is green color line, so one can expect it may continue to trade sideways with this particular consolidation range. But once again, it crosses and holds above that 200 DMA, so we might see a fresh change in the trend in this particular stock. So as of now, one can look for the recent swing high 200 DMA, that is 1330.50 is on the upside. One can keep on the watch list. Next one is
One more thing, if you compare this Divis lab chart with Pharma chart, Pharma index chart, it is almost equal to or similar to each other actually. So maybe the day Divis lab will give breakout, we can say Pharma index will give breakout. The day Pharma index will give breakout, and one can say that trend will change in this also. So this is just general comment, but both charts are looks similar in same fashion actually in downside.
next one is Siemens. So
Siemens is in positive trend, trading in uncharted trajectory. Only problem is that taking fresh position at current juncture. Once again, I would not suggest, because after considering this stop loss and other things. But as it does not mean that it will not gain further from here. It is clear-cut bullish trend and outperforming the overall market of Indian market. This Siemens and ABB both are really doing good, and Siemens is number one, and it has outperformed in last 1 year, 1.5 years actually. This has outperformed the entire Indian market actually.
next one is NCC. So this is another infrastructure stocks. It continued trend in the upward direction from last 2021 or 2022 September. So it's continued trend in the upside range, making a higher high, higher low price formation structure. But from once it reaches 126, there was a slight profit booking and slight breach in 21 DMA. So if this trend likely to continue, it has to hold above this 21 DMA and continue its trend. But if it once again if makes a new lower low, so there might be a shift in trend and it might move towards sideways and make witness a slight profit booking. So however, right now overall trend is positive. We might see some profit booking in NCC as of now.
One more thing I would like to discuss actually, if someone is old player in market, so because in 2005 I was student, but I was tracking market. And if I talk about NCC now, so it was the poster boy hero of this rally of 2003 to 2008. And there was a huge rally happened in all infrastructure stocks, and then NCC was one of that actually. But after that, this 2008 crisis happened, then stock splits turned negative for multi years. Now it is showing some kind of bullish trend reversal. And if I'm not wrong, I think in the month of February or March or April, I'm not aware, but one thing I am very much aware that I have commented this about this stock in last previous Bazaar Pe Charcha. We need to check on YouTube actually when I have commented that it is showing some kind of bullish trend emerge from multi-year chart actually, and it is happening actually. And at that time only, I have given level of, if I'm not wrong, level of 130, 135. So in this week, in this month, actually, it has retested that, it has reclaimed that level of 126. Maybe it may take some kind of this resistance around this 130 kind of level. And that is why, as Tisai said, that some downside correction may extend, but it does not that trend will change from here. It is in bullish trend, but as some short-term corrections may extend in this particular stock.
Next one, Tata Consumer and Asian Paints.
This Mahendra is asking, FIAM fell back from buy range after taking position. Should we sell in such case? If you want to do your own way, you are free to do whatever you would like to do, but we are tracking it closely. We will take actions maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow as per market direction or stock direction. Okay, so there is two way. Either you can take decision your way, or you can follow us actually. You are free to do whatever you would like to do. But yes, unfortunately, after addition, stock fell almost 1.5 to 2% in intraday. We are not denying for that. But ultimately, it's a game of probability. We always try to do our level best, but obviously, भाव ही भगवान है, market ही सब कुछ है. So we can't do anything in that. We just put our efforts in better way.
Next one is Tata Consumer. So it's currently trading in the double bottom formation, and along with the other FMCG stocks, this also trying to reach out with FMCG sector. So right now it's making a pullback trade. Here the right now stop loss will not be suitable for taking the fresh position. So let's wait for another set of small correction, which has to hold that 200 DMA right now. That is 764. So once it makes another small base, and one can initiate a fresh position over there. But as of now, one can avoid this stock right now because of due to stop loss issue. Next,
Let's take this. It's almost 5:38.
yeah,
So let's take a couple of query from frontline stocks. Then we will wrap up this session in next 2-3 minutes.
Asian Paint is there.
Asian Paint. So Asian Paint, after almost 1 year of correction, or more than 1 year of correction, I can say there is a trend change in this. There is a fund flow happen from institution side in this particular stock in last month actually, and this month it is trending now. I think there is some bottom formation also happened in the range of this 2700, 2800. Now stock has moved toward this 3150 current rate. Maybe short-term point of view, it may take some pause around 3200, 3050 kind of range. I'm not denying for that, but as such, momentum is quite strong. It may gain, but yes, from short-term perspective, one can expect level of 3240, 3250 as a resistance actually. So there is a space for another 2-3% kind of moves in my opinion in coming days in Asian. Another.
We are Gujarat Fluorochemical. There are no heavyweight.
Okay, no problem.
Gujarat Fluoro.
Guj Fluoro. No? Fluorochem?
Fluorochem, yes.
So Fluorochem, Gujarat Fluoro.
Yes.
It has formed top actually in the month of October, and first leg of correction happened, and then there was corrective rally, and now once again maybe it is showing some negativity. So maybe I would not suggest to buy at current juncture. This particular, I would suggest to avoid timing actually. There is a trend line. If I draw a trend line from this recent low to upside, Yatisha, from the low of January 2023. Yes. So if I draw a trend line, so it is just trending above this. Suppose it will breach this trend line, so maybe downfall may extend further. Okay. So it's almost 5:40. Let's wrap up this session here. If we try to answer as much as possible queries, but if someone wants to know our opinion, so you can write us mail. Even last week there was a mail, 2-3 mails, and we have replied immediately. So one can write us freely. We will try to reply as soon as possible about your queries. Thank you. Thanks to all of you for joining this session.
Thank you.